Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Weekly Builds. Today I'm going to be building this LEGO City Construction Excavator, a brand new set for June 2024, and I'm so excited to build this one. It's kind of got some childhood nostalgia vibes, as I had one of the previous LEGO City Construction Excavators from 2005. So yeah, LEGO's come a long way since then, and it'll be interesting to see how good this one really is. So if we take a quick look at the box, then we can see this new excavator right there. That arm looks really big, really strong, so I imagine that'll be quite parts intensive, and it'd be interesting to see what they've done there. So a few Technic parts being involved. We've got 3 minifigures included, probably more than they needed to perhaps. Some rubble, so you can actually be digging something up, and a couple of warning barriers as well. And then on the back just shows you more of what you get. Obviously you got the 360 spin, good reach with the arm, some interior details for an engine. Nice, they don't spare out in the details. So this set comes with 1 instruction booklet, 1 sticker sheet. These 2 parts were kind of loose in the box, and we have 6 numbered bags. Notice anything different? Or should I say the same? Yeah, despite LEGO saying they're going to switch to paper bags, well, look at that. We're getting new sets for this year, and they're still in plastic, so can't recycle those. And if you're a LEGO Insider member, then don't forget to download the LEGO Builder app, scan the QR code on your instructions, register your set, and that way you can earn 20 Insider points for free. The instruction booklet is pretty standard for LEGO City sets, basic steps on each page. There are 177 steps across 153 pages, but I just wish at the back of the instructions they'd have those little displays like they used to many years ago. Now it's just advertisements. Like sure, even the old displays were advertisements, but they look so much cooler than that. So I'm well underway in putting this excavator together, and there are a few things I'm disappointed about, but I'll talk about those in a moment. But I've just noticed a mistake in the instructions. As you can see, this step only tells you to get these modified plates with the 2 studs, 2 of those, yep. And then, oh, I was thinking, hold on, have I missed something? I just noticed, look at that. 2 1x1 rounded plates. It's telling you where to put them, but it's not telling me to get them in to begin with. So, did somebody make a mistake? Once you finish building the set, these are the spare parts you're left with, and there are quite a few of them. But then you also get these bricks here, which are intended to represent like building rubble and building blocks and things that you're digging up. So it's nice to have a few of these. 4 dark bluish grey slopes, 4 of the light bluish grey kind of new curved corner pieces, and 3 dark orange masonry bricks. It's kind of weird you don't get 4 of those, but yeah, oh well, I'll take that. It's nice that they included that, and then if you mix it in with these other parts, you've got quite a lot of things that you could be digging up. And you also get a teal coloured brick separator included. As for the minifigures, we get 3 included in this set. We've got this construction worker here, which features a new torso print and new leg printing on there as well. We've had this face print before, and I think this headpiece is an existing one. I remember a few years ago LEGO were kind of doing them separately, where you had to attach the headphones to the helmet, but now it's just one dual molded piece. No alternate faces or anything, but yeah, this new torso outfit, nice. It's a nice one for the construction workers, so that's pretty cool to see. Some metallic detailing in there as well, and he's got the jackhammer tool, so he can be working hard. But if you want to take his helmet off, don't worry, he doesn't have to be bold, because LEGO have included a hairpiece for the minifigure, which is great. So when they have figures with helmets, you can take the helmet off and have them with a hairpiece. An interesting one, I think, but yeah, nice inclusion. Next up we have the architect here, the designer. He's in charge of the construction, and it looks like, judging by this printed tile, this is construction for the LEGO City Ice Cream Shop, which was actually a set from last year, so maybe they're building another one. It's like a franchise. They're opening more stores across the city. So this is a pretty cool, nice printed tile here. I like these. And they've done these blueprint style tiles in a few different LEGO City sets now, so I want to try and collect all of them. They are quite nice. But for the figure himself, pretty standard, hard hat on, of course, got to be safety on the construction site. This torso print is an updated version of one we've had for quite a while now, but it's just more refined and kind of updated with modern graphic styling. But we've had this face print for a long time now, the classic Chase McCain face print. But yeah, he's fine. It's good to have another figure. And yeah, if you don't want to have him be an architect, he could just be a regular guy in a suit. Well, don't worry, because he also doesn't have to have no hair, because LEGO included another hairpiece. Again, an interesting choice. I'm not sure if these were the hairpieces I would have chose for these minifigures, but it's a free part. I'm not going to complain too much. And lastly, for the third figure, we have our driver for the construction excavator. She comes with a walkie-talkie accessory. No hairpiece for her, though, but I guess since her helmet does have hair on it, she's always working, right? Once you're in that digger, you're not getting out of it. So she can't go home or have a break or anything, so she's always wearing the hard hat. And another new torso print here as well, similar to the other one, with this kind of new orange. I think this is the reddish orange, or if not, if it's regular orange, it just looks a bit different to me with the high-vis stripes on there. Again, more metallic shine you can see there. Just plain dark grey legs, no printing on there, and no alternate face. But she does have the hearing implant printed onto her head, so that's pretty cool. And as little side builds, you do get 2 of these kind of warning zone barriers, you know, keep out, keep clear sort of thing. Just use a handful of parts. This is a printed tile, this 1x6, not a sticker, so that's handy. Yeah, a little fragile, I think, maybe a little flimsy, but it's pretty cool, and it reminds me of the classic digger set from 2005, which featured similar construction style barriers. As for the construction excavator itself, just look at it. Doesn't it look good? I mean, it does, especially from this angle. Once you start to look at it elsewhere, perhaps it doesn't look so good, but I'll get to that in a moment. First things first, let's talk about the colour. This isn't the typical Lego yellow colour. It's more of the kind of flame yellowish orange, or the bright light orange colour. So it is slightly more orangey, which I didn't expect at first. But now that I have it built and I can see it in this colour, it just works so nice. It looks fresh, it's modern, and it contrasts nicely with the black as well. But speaking of Lego colours, as you can probably see this sticker here? Yeah, well, that is supposed to be the same colour as the part that it's on, but clearly it's not. And Lego still haven't mastered having their stickers the same colour as their parts, which is surprising. I don't remember them always having that issue, but it seems to be a common occurrence these days, and I'll continue to mention it because Lego, I've seen alternative brands do better jobs with their stickers, so you need to up your game up, especially when this is so expensive. And another colour, or if you consider it a colour, this windscreen piece here is in transparent clear, which is brand new. It's never been in transparent clear before, usually in the old trans black or trans... Has it been in trans blue? I think it's just been in trans black, actually, which was kind of the more brownish version. So it's good to see that in this new colour, and I'm surprised that it hadn't been in that one before. So I'm sure many people appreciate this for their mock building. But I think there's no denying the level of detail that Lego have managed to put into this. It's a Lego city set after all, but there is a lot packed in, especially for the arm, which is, you know, the main bulk of it. But there's one thing, or maybe 2 things that I don't like about that. Moving around the back, then you can see a sticker on here. There's a few stickers on this set. That's a sticker, that's a sticker, that's a sticker. We do have a couple of prints with these hazard stripes here and here, but that's about it. Otherwise, everything else you see for details is a sticker. And I like how, you know, the kind of arm of the excavator there is shaped like an elephant, so that's pretty cool. It's strong, so that's a nice thing to see. And there's more of those printed tiles down there, which are the 1x1s, very useful. And just even the level of detail here, usually they just put a couple of tiles or leave it all exposed, but it's nice, you know, with the bars here to represent steps to climb up to the top. Pretty cool. And oh, look at that, you can see something I don't like. Yeah, all these anti-studs, not a fan of that, especially when you've got some tiles here and obviously on the other side it's all tiled off. Yeah, you might not notice this at first because on the picture of the box art, you see it from this angle, where, yeah, doesn't it look all smooth and lovely and finished? But here, anti-studs. Yet they've used inverted tiles here, 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 and here, and here. So why didn't they use them there, I wonder? It just seems a little bit strange, because that really kind of ruins the look. It looks unfinished compared to the rest of it. It's so clean and smooth. And then there's that. This one I can forgive because it's, you know, the modified plate with the kind of hole or the trailer connector piece. So yeah, fine, that I'll allow the anti-studs showing there for that, but it's just too big of an area to be exposed. And perhaps this might bother you, but you can see a few of the Technic parts with the blue showing there, but I don't think it's too bad. I think it adds to the look, so I'll let Lego have that one. And oh, I almost forgot there was another printed tile hidden away down here with this little dial gauge on there. Perhaps you can see how things are going. So obviously, it's the construction excavator. The main thing is the arm. It does have some good articulation. The bucket here can really scoop up. It can get down. It can go down even lower than this. So it can go kind of as if it's really digging down into the ground. Lift that up high. And that's about as high as you can get. Kind of out of frame for the camera there. But you can't get it any higher. It can go lower. As I said, obviously, you can do the 360 spin. It's not on a turntable piece. It's actually connected via a ball joint, which I wasn't expecting at all. So there is some friction there. A little bit of wobble, but it's not like gonna fall loosely or spin around if you don't want it to, so you can pose it nicely. But the main thing that I'm kind of really bothered by is I can't bend the arm here. This is a fixed as it is, and when you're building, you almost think, oh, I can articulate that, but no, it's a fixed arm here. You can't connect that. So it's just a shame that I really want to just bend that in, just to curve it in, because that's as far in as you're going to get it, so it's always going to be stuck out like this. And am I wrong for wanting to bend that in? I just feel like it should, because everything else does. You even got a suggestion of the hydraulics here, so that's very nice to see all throughout. Just that extra detail. Yeah, and there's some nice friction in there, so again, things aren't going to fall apart loosely. It's not going to slowly going to come down. You can keep it up and pose it, which is good. And then even for the front here, in between the wheels, sometimes that'd be left awkward and empty, but it's got some nice smooth surfaces there. It's kind of closed off. Nothing's going to get under your excavator. It's going to be all good. As for the cab then, the roof can be removed, attached to the windscreen, which also features some nice kind of roll bar, roll cage detailing, so the driver is extra safe in there. And then you've got a little control panel and a couple of levers there so you can control your excavator. And there is some more interior details for the engine compartment, which they didn't need to do, but they have all this big space. They could have left it empty, but they put some details in there, which is pretty nice. And you've got some extra space around it, so you could probably put some of your minifigure accessories or the extra hair pieces in there, just so you know they're nice and safe. And it just kind of opens up loosely like that. So this is what it looks like with the minifigure inside. As you can see, they fit perfectly in there, and your bucket is plenty big enough to keep all of your loose bricks, so you can kind of do some play features, scoop them up and dump them off where you need to. I also really like the use of the angled tile pieces here to kind of create the shaping here. That was a pretty nice added detail as well. And on the bottom it does have cheetah wheels as well, so if you're driving on a smoother surface, the wheels and tires in here are really going to help it get along, so you'll be moving across just fine. So I think it's pretty nice that LEGO actually gave you some parts to kind of play with this and display it, because it's all well and good having the excavator, but if you don't have anything to dig up, then, well, what's the point? But overall, I am really satisfied with this thing. It's clean looking, it's modern, and if you ask me, it's clearly a modern version of this classic LEGO Digger excavator from 2005, which was one of the first LEGO sets I remember buying with my own money, I think. I could be wrong on that, but I'll make a video on this set very soon, and perhaps I'll even compare the two, 2005 versus 2024. If you want to see that video, tell me in the comments, and you can see LEGO have come a long way just by looking at this to this. But do I think it's worth its retail price of £50 here in the UK? Well, if you look at what you get, 3 minifigures, a very good looking excavator with lots of parts, and it is quite a detailed build, plus all the spare parts and extra bricks that you get, the barriers as well. I still think it's too expensive. I didn't pay full price for it, and I don't think you should either. Wait for it to be at least 20% off. I would like it to be no more than £40. If you can get it for 35, I think you're onto a winner. Any cheaper than that, I don't think you'll find it for any cheaper than that. But £50 does seem like a bit of a stretch. Then again, you know, it's 2024, LEGO is only getting more expensive. Tell me what you guys think about this set in the comments, and stay tuned for more LEGO reviews. Bye for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel, or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.